Hello, family. What's going on? So good to be with you. I hope you had an amazing day. I hope your day was fantastic. If you are new here, my name is Shree, and the name of my channel is Someday Became Today. And I am just here to inspire and to be with you and to just love on you and to just be with you. Yeah. Yeah, let's create some good vibes before you go to sleep, you know? Look at that. Somebody is calling me. I sent her the link. Yes. So wanted to just jump on today and, you know, share with you the musings of my heart and um, make you smile, make you laugh, and tuck you in appropriately. I know if you are coming from the West Coast or the East Coast in America, you probably are settling down and getting ready for bed. So, what I like to do is just come on and speak to you about, things that are on my mind and on my heart. And also, I like to share with you, my excitement around my retreat that is going to be happening October of 2025, and just the facets and where I am in the process of materializing that, manifesting that. And also, before you go to sleep, I love to give you a beautiful meditation to just take you so gently into your dream space. Yeah. So who's on? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope to, let's see, if you are joining me from Facebook or Instagram, please jump on YouTube, because then that way I can see you and I can see your comments, because I can't, for some whatever reason, the way that this streaming platform works, it connects those three, but for whatever reason, I can only see the comments if you're actually on YouTube. So please, when you get there, if you're new, please comment, subscribe, and like. All right. Let's see. I'm going to check on over and Facebook and see who's over there. And let me see. I can't. Oop, what happened to the? I'll tell you. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see who is in Facebook, who is on Instagram. Please jump on over to Instagram if you can. I mean, not Instagram, YouTube, because I really cannot see you if you don't. I can't see your comments, and I want to see your comments. I want to hear what's going on with you. I want to feel your energy too. Let's reciprocate, right? Let's feel good together. Yeah, I want to see you. I want to feel your energy. Let's go. Well, I can't see right now, so you know what? I'm gonna to uh, go back to YouTube, and I just jump on there. Let's get together there. So I wanted to talk to you today about a question that I'm like asked so often, and it's really like, what? I kind of like it blows me away, and I'm like, I started to sit with it, because when people meet me and they're speaking to me, and these are people from all around the world, they ask me what my religion is. And when they ask me that, I go like, why does that matter? Why does that matter? So I ask the question of you too. Do you get that question? Do you get that question? Please jump on YouTube and tell me, do you get that question? Is it just me? Can't be just me. And I started to think about it. I was like, well, why do people want to know what your religion is? Because sometimes, I wear my hair wrapped. Sometimes I don't. And I have reasons. And I don't, I don't explain them, because I'm not in the habit of explaining myself at all. That's not. That's not a divine posture. It's just not. So I don't mind to educate, but when it comes to things that I do for myself personally, I'm just not in the. I don't know. It has to have a certain. You know what? I have to feel a certain energy when the question is asked, and then I feel comfortable answering it. So often people ask me, "What is my religion?" And initially, when it started to happen, I used to say, um, well, no, the first question was, "Where are you from?" And I was like, why do they want to know where I'm from? Okay, well, I'm from America. Or if I was in America, I'm from Brooklyn, I'm from Queens. You know, I claim the whole city as mine. My family used to live in Harlem. You know, my grandmother owned a beauty salon in Harlem. You know, so I'm just like, you know. So then it got to a point in my life where I used to say, I'm a citizen of the planet. That's actually what I say now. Like everywhere is where I am and where I belong, right? But then I started to get the question, what is my religion? And I'm like, I'm like, I'm wondering, like, what are you trying to get to? And I'm wondering so deeply where I was like, I gotta bring it to the family. Like, what do you all think? What is it that people are fishing for when they ask you those kinds of questions? And what me in my, singular thinking going inside of myself, I was like, well, I think people are looking for a way to relate first and foremost. And then I think they're looking for a way to frame who they think I am so that they can handle me in a particular way. And I'm like, you know, so when I used to say that, I'm a citizen of the planet, and when I would answer the question of what is my religion, I would just simply say love. And that's really what it is. It's not hard. I have had the blessing of being exposed to so many different religions because growing up in Queens, New York, um, I had like a multicultural existence. Queens is the most in New York City. Queens is the most diverse um, borough, and if you don't know what a borough is, it's a town. It's just a mini city. How about that, mini city? So it's a mini city within the big city of New York, and it was just everyone from everywhere. So I had friends from Israel. I remember my friend Matilda Maza. Like, I had friends from Africa. I had friends from Korea. A friend of mine, we used to call her Sunkiss. She was so sweet. She was so sweet. I had friends from Jamaica. Shout out to Maxine. And they, they were from all these different countries, and I had a friend named Lisa who was a Muslim. Like I think she was the first Muslim person I ever met. Like I really was close to. And no, it wasn't Lisa. It was Fardia. Fardia was the friend, and then her sister's name was Lisa. And I was like, so I grew up with all these people, and you know how it is as a child. If someone wants to show you love, they invite you to eat, right? That's the way cultures show love. So my little shoes were underneath everybody's table. So not only did I get the opportunity of um, their cultural expression, I also was exposed to their religion because they were like, "Oh, come to church with us. Come to the mosque. Oh, come to the synagogue, like, and the thing about shout out to my mother, because my mother would always let me go. She would always let me go and have these wonderful experiences. And so, like now as an adult, so, okay, so then growing up, right? I've had all those experiences. And then for whatever period of time, I decided that I would, you know, spend some time learning the tenements or the foundations of, these different religions. So I spent time, and I was actually baptized and as a Christian. Then, um, in my then like between elementary and junior high school, that was when I got a chance to look at the mosques and the synagogues and the Hindus, yeah, all that, right? So you see, as I'm being exposed, I'm extracting the tenements that are good, that are right, that resonate, right? Then as a young adult, and then when I became 1111, um, as an adult, a young adult, I started to look into Islam. And then when I started my family, I was really looking into Islam. And there were so many things that I liked about it. But then there were some things that just did not align with who I was evolving into. And then moving on, started looking at Hinduism, Buddhism, um, Rastafarianism, all the things, all the different religions of this world, right? And I'm meeting wonderful people, having great experiences. And then it just got to a point where I realized the thing that I really loved about all these religions was the love. Was the love. Was the different facets that each religion would share with me. Hey, Jasmine. How are you? Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. I love you, darling. Yay. That's my family, y'all. So, yeah, I would be like, you know, I realized like when you boil down the soup and then, you get down to the bottom, you got the, what do you call it? Is it the roux? Yeah, you get down to the roux. The roux is the love. And that was the thing that I guess was so attractive to me in each of the explorations um, of the religions that I experienced. So now, right, I'm here. I'm in Bali, Indonesia, and people ask me, well, because they see my hair wrapped sometimes, and and even African faith systems, like everything, the Akom religion, I love the Yoruba religion, Ifa, like I love it all. I love it all because it all aligns with being love, respecting nature, respecting other people. It's like, hey, Hunting Wisdom, what's going on? How you feeling? Welcome back. So good to have you here. Yeah, I'm talking about um, what is my religion? Like people always ask me two things: where I'm from, and then they ask me what is my religion. And I was just sharing that, just trying to catch you up if you weren't here. Just like I've had the wonderful exposure to Christianity, to um, um, Judaism, um, from um, Islam, Akom, Yoruba. I don't know, did I leave something out? And so many wonderful experiences that I've had that are just like I realized and like why would people ask me this? And I was like, well, are they trying to put me in a box? Are they trying to understand me more? But I feel like to simplify, to help people really understand who I am as a person, I just tell them my religion is love. Like, and to me, that's like the simplest thing. And I realized that was in all of those experiences, that's what I gleaned from it. Just the many facets of love that are expressed in these religions and the reverence for nature, the reverence for, your fellow man. And then I was, and then- so then, right, what would happen or what does happen is they go, well, why don't you come with me to my this, or why don't you come with me to my that, my place of worship. And I'm like, I thank you, I thank you, I thank you, I thank you. However, I've kind of ascended that. Like that to me is it's confining. The way that I love, the way that I'm free to love, I don't have to choose. Exactly. We all have, yes, all of the hunting wisdom. You're my sister in my head. It's like, yeah, why do you don't have to choose. And at the bottom of it all is just the love, is the respect for nature. And I always felt like, if we were all just let loose, if we never had any kind of brought up see, hey Jasmine, brought up see. That's what my niece says, and she's on here hunting wisdom. She says, that's what we call, like, if no one ever raised you. If no one ever raised you and you never had, someone to tell you how to think and how to be, we would know. We would know because we are love at our core. It's only when people start tinkering with us and imposing things on us that we sometimes, a lot of times, we get their things and their ideologies, and they don't work for us. They don't work for us. It just feels so much better to just be who you are. There's a brother on Instagram. his, his tagline is "Be your damn self." And it's true. Like, whatever that is, whatever way that you can find your way to love, and especially your self love, I don't see the need. I don't see the need. You know, if you want to know or experience God, universe, spirit, just be good inside yourself. Be good to yourself, and then it spills out. Respect yourself, it spills out in your dealings with other people. And it gives them license to be just simple love. There's nothing hard about it. I don't, I no longer want to complicate my life with the suppositions that come along with religion. It's just a sweater that's itchy. That's what it feels like, a sweater that's itchy. you know? And I just want to be, and I don't want to be me. Me is all I know how to be. And in the questioning of what is my religion, I don't, you know what I want to know? Like, I want to, when I meet people, right? Yes, hunting wisdom, it is absolutely a restriction. Yeah. It's like, why don't we relate to each other from the openness, from the experiences that we've had, right? Like, how about you tell me, what makes you smile? What makes you laugh? What makes you giggle? Like, you know, like what about that? What about the things that concern you? You know, what things would you like to be a catalyst for? Why don't we talk about that? Yeah. Yes, Hunting Wisdom says, I love all religions, but don't follow a specific one. Bingo. And bingo was our name. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, follow. No, we don't need to release yourself and be yourself. It's not hard. Just I just feel like it's so easy to just be without the confines of um what this man feels is good for you and that man feels is what's good for you. Nah, we've passed that, y'all. What's good for you? What's good? What makes you feel good? Jasmine says, do you see religion? Oh, wait a minute. I need to do this. Hold up. Hold up. Look at that, y'all. Bam. She's getting cute. Starting to use my tools here. That's why I tell y'all come to YouTube so I could play with the bells and the whistles. So yeah, I was just addressing Hunting Wisdom's how she loves all religions but doesn't follow a specific one. And then Jasmine says, do you see religion as being a social construct? Because I can't understand why worship one true God through 11 different avenues when you could just go through one. I'm with you. I'm so with you. It's and that love and that one is just it's just love. Like when you boil it down, all it is how am I treating myself? How am I treating this beautiful earth that I have inhabited? How am I just being? Is my being supportive of growth? Is my being supportive of creativity? Like because all love is all those things. So am I conducting myself in the vein of all of that? Like am I walking down that lane? Where am I going? Am I and love also loving myself through my shortcomings? Like am I showing myself love? Am I showing myself compassion? Is what I'm believing in allowing me to do that for myself? Because look, if I can't do that for myself, how am I possibly going to be able to do it for you? How are you going to be able to do it for someone else, right? It's ridiculous, but we also know it's a measure of control too. It's a measure of control. So I'm gonna hop. Let me see. Jasmine said, "Oh no, Hunting Wisdom." So thank you, Jasmine, for that. Yeah, we have all these different religions, and it's like just just be love. And when you ask somebody that, let me ask you that. When you ask somebody, or do if has somebody ever asked you that? Like, what's your religion? Have you ever gotten that? Put it in the chat, please. I'm wondering. Because I feel like it's like the number is number one, where am I from? And number two, what is my religion? I'm like, what? What you doing? What are you trying to figure out? What you want to know? And what you want to know, is that what you really need to know? When people ask me where I'm from, it gives you no inclination as to who I am as a person. You will, if you throwing a dart with that question, you're gonna miss. You're gonna miss. You're gonna miss. Hunting Wisdom says everyone should be able to worship the way they like, as long as it isn't hurting anyone. Right. Plain and simple. Guess what I made, y'all? I made sunshine in a glass. I put in papaya, pineapple, white turmeric, ginger. I think that's it. Yeah, I was like, oh, this looks like sunshine. I'm gonna call this sunshine. Mm. Oh, and some oranges. I had some sour oranges. Oh, okay, and then Hunting Wisdom also jumps in and says, all the time, I just respond that I'm spiritual, and they generally stop questioning. Okay. You know what? I have a family member who is um, really, they can't understand because they're so um, focused on their religion that they can't understand my spirituality. And I said to them, I said, because one of the things that I have learned to, or one of the things that I am in my life is I am a doula. So that means that I am helping people bring in life, deal with life after the baby comes. And then I also am a transitional slash death doula. So I'm helping people leave. So I said to them, I said, how could I said, this is God's work. Because that's what they use the term God. I use source, I use spirit, whatever, right? I said, this is God's work. How could I? This is, I don't, their thing was that I needed to be saved. And I was like, saved from what? I don't understand. Like, saved from what? I didn't get that. I was like, saved from what? I didn't get that. Does anybody understand that premise? Because it really is something that I've never really connected to, and I never even felt like I wanted to talk about it. But it's just us here, so let's just talk about it. What does that mean? Saved? Because when I think about it, I'm like, does that mean like saved in terms of not going to some place with fire and brimstone because I'm not following a particular doctrine of man? But man is flawed, and all these a lot of these systems, they're rooted in, the root is nature and spirit, but they get so far away from it once they start adding in the other ingredients and the things you can do and cannot do. And it's like, mm. So I'm like, I don't know. I just don't, I don't know. I don't get that whole thing. I just don't get it. So when people ask, are you saved? I'm like, saved from what? I don't know what I'm supposed to be saved from. And the universe gave me this spirit and this soul. If I don't know. You'd have to ask the universe, am I saved? I don't know. Like saved, when I think of if something is saved, it's put to the side and it's special and it's there to be preserved. I'm infinite, so I guess I am saved, right? I'm infinite. I cannot be, my energy cannot be destroyed. It cannot. And it just can't. I know that. So I guess maybe, I don't know. When you I think trying to relate to that conversation or have that conversation is a failed attempt on my part because I cannot relate. I just can't. I can't. It's like speaking two different languages for me. Anyway, um, oh, becoming a doula is on your to-do list. That's wonderful. Oh, I gotta drop you a link. Speak, Move, Change. Write that down, please. Speak, Move, Change. It was an amazing gathering of those who love birth work. It's Black Maternal Week, and there are so many different activities going on this week. And boy, that was it was an Afro futuristic tribunal of J. Marion Sims that took place. It's going to blow your mind. If you know the names of Anarcha Betsy and Lucy. These are women who were, and countless others, and even down to today, countless women who are affected by the evil doings of the so-called father of gynecology, J. Marion Sims. Just a disgusting individual. And the Speak, Move, Change um, movement had a virtual tribunal yesterday. It was something. So make sure you check that out. That was really good. Um, I'm gonna going back to the saved premise. Hunting Wisdom says, I also don't understand that saved concept. I'm curious about what happens if you commit a sin after being saved. Like, do you get resaved? I don't know. I don't know. If anybody knows, please, we seek knowledge. It's not anything to scoff at or anything. We really seek knowledge. So if someone knows what that really means, please share it with us. You know, Jasmine says, that's part of the foolishness I'm talking about. The people who say you need to be saved are the ones that need saving. Hell is refusing them, and heaven for sure don't want them. And I don't even know about that whole premise of heaven and hell. Mm-mm. I don't, I remember when I did give that credence, when I gave the premise of heaven and hell credence, um, I think I was on my Christianity leg. Oh no. Yeah, there was also sprinklings of that in Islam, I remember too. And I just I don't even know how to deal with that. Like the heaven and hell thing. Like good and bad. Cuz what I feel like is things are transpiring. People are having experiences. We're all players. There's things that are happening that I don't believe are out of control. I believe that things are as they should be. I don't feel like the universe is just letting things happen willy nilly and people being, you know, some people move away from love, right? And then some people are closer to it. And I don't know. I don't know, nor do I think anyone knows proof positive where the spirit goes after this is all done. This it seems like it's recycled from what I get. I'll find out one day, as we all will, right? Like, oh, so this is what it's all about. Because, you know, when I look at evil people and evil doings, it's because there's a separation from love. Like, here's love right there in the center, and it's just people moving further away from it. And they get so far away from it, maybe they can't find their way back. Maybe they're so far down that they can't find their way back. But then there's some of us who, we do like this and we do like this. That's basically the human experience. I don't know. I think the hell and heaven premise is really something that man has given other men to keep them in line and keep them under control. It's my personal, I don't know. What do y'all think? Hunting Wisdom says, oh boy, experimentation on the less fortunate. Shameful. When I tell you, the day before, um, there was a dramatization of the women that were operated on without anesthesia. some of the tools that are used today in gynecological exams come from that beast. Hmm. Speak, move, change. Please, 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 please make sure Jasmine, you as well. And it's so wild, like, the premise of us, even today, like, and the crazy thing about it is like the premise of us not feeling pain the way others feel pain. It's like ridiculous, but these are the things that are like passed down because of this person's um, influence in gynecology. Yeah, oof, it was something. It was something. It was really, really something. And what was great was there were also GYNs on the call. It was a Zoom call, but they streamed it also, I believe, to um, YouTube. That they acted as a counter to explain um, what procedures were done and how they really should have been handled. And it was something. It was informational, it was emotional, it was it allowed you to make peace within yourself and your own birthing experiences, whether you've had live births, whether you've had abortions, whether all the trauma, whether you've had miscarriages. It just allowed you to um, sit with others who have had similar experiences. Why? Because this energy has had been going on through the annals of time, and we've gotten to a place in our consciousness and in our advocacy where we're like, no more. You will not be doing the things that you do to women, and especially Black and brown bodies and indigenous people. We're not. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. That's why doulas are so important. They really are. They really, really are. So, also, here we go. Um, Jasmine says, I believe in heaven and hell, the same way I believe in good and evil, the same way I believe there's God, Yeshua, Yahweh, and Lucifer and Satan. You know, I, so as you believe in that, um, what does it, what does it, do for you? What does that belief do for you? How does it help? Like, I just wonder. I used to. I, I remember it was a measure of control. What does that mean to you? You, as you. I, I, I don't know. Like, how useful is that? How useful is that? And I wonder, is it that we believe in the same thing, but from a different point of view? That just hit me. Like, as you say, you believe in good and evil, because if this was good, this would be evil, right? So perhaps it's the same. I just maybe name it something different, um, saying this is love and this is not, right? Love, not. I don't know. Yeah, essentially we do, right? Yeah, because if it's not love, then it's not good. Absolutely, absolutely. So it is 11:39. And I know that you probably are getting ready. Yeah, absolutely. That yin and yang, that that white and black, is just constantly evolving. Hunting wisdom says, essentially we do. Oh no, Jasmine said, essentially we do. And hunting wisdom says, there's an opposite to everything. And Jasmine says, the way I see it, God is love, and If it's not love, it's not of God. Isn't that simple? Isn't that just simple? Right? That's why I was like it. I. That's why I got to this place of if it doesn't feel like love, and what is God, source, spirit? It's just love, and it's not hard to do, and it's not hard to be. So thank you, Jasmine, for that. Absolutely, absolutely. So it's 11:40, and I know you need to get that not melanin, melatonin. You get the melanin popping too if you want, but the melatonin. It's time for you to probably start thinking about getting some divine rest and um, just settling down and getting into your dream space. And I would love to lead you into that space with a beautiful guided meditation. So if you're ready, whatever position you're in, just lean back into it. Smile. Smile at the fact that you were here, that we were here together, loving on each other, smiling, having this conversation. Yeah. And just start out by inhaling a nice, deep, cleansing breath. Breathing in, hold it, and exhale. Beautiful. And again, breathing in, hold it, and exhale. Fantastic. And again, breathing in, hold it, and exhale. Beautiful. And just allow the sound of my voice to allow you to breathe deeper and deeper, deeper and more deeply. And when thoughts come into your mind, just simply redirect your attention to your breathing. And if you need another layer, take your right hand, place it over your heart, and your left hand over your umbilicus, and actually come in contact with the depth of your breath. Beautiful. Taking this time to focus your eyes at your third eye point. Allow your tongue to rest gently near the roof of your mouth. Allowing your breaths to be audible. Allowing each breath to allow your body to soften. breathing deeper and deeper, deeper and more deeply. And you're just taking this time to be with yourself, to give yourself this beautiful gift of stillness. This gift that only can be given to you by you. You are such a magnificent being. Your existence makes the universe smile and grateful for granting you life. The universe loves you and is so grateful for all that you have been today. Smile. Smile at how fantastic of a person you truly are. Knowing that all the things that you encountered today were for your benefit. You learned so much today, and it was all good in the end. You did your best and brought joy to all who encountered you. Your light, your luminous light, was seen and loved by many. Your peace and joy was palpable. Your life had greater meaning today. You did all that you were supposed to do. Everything is and was as it should be. Smile. Smile knowing that you are loved cared for, and protected. You are loved, cared for, and protected. Say it with me. I am loved, cared for, and protected. Allow that truth to illuminate every soul, every cell of your divine being. Breathing deeper and deeper, deeper and more deeply. Breathing closer to your alignment. Staying within your alignment of your loving and true self. And knowing that if there is a place and space that needs forgiveness within, you have the power to send love to that space. Know that you are doing the very best you can. And you will rest well and enjoy a sweet slumber, knowing that your best is good enough. And as the day has turned into night and it draws near your time to slumber, just know you have done a wonderful thing in just existing and being just who you are. God and the universe and your spirit team delight in your being. Take your left hand, place it over your right shoulder, your right hand over your left shoulder, and embrace yourself, giving yourself the love that you share with so many, being so good to yourself and loving yourself just as you are. Beautiful. And as you move into your dream space, give thanks for all that you were, all that you are not, and all that you will be. May your dreams bring you closer to your divine self, and the answers you seek be available to you. May it be clear and supportive as we move into our dreams. And so it is, and so shall it be. I thank you for being here and taking this time to bring your energy back into yourself as you move into your dream space. I love you, and I know you love you. Thank you for being here and being all that you were meant to be. Pure love. Feel good, family. Until tomorrow, namaste.